Hello. As a part of municipal and industrial wastewater engineering, we are discussing on industrial wastewater treatment. Last class, we discussed about volume reduction. Now, the continuation of this, we'll go to next method where we go for strength reduction. Strength reduction is a process where you're going to reduce the strength of the wastewater by removing some of the higher concentration of substance by different process or different methods. In this way, we can able to where we are going to reduce the characteristics, or we can say reduce the wastewater standard before you're going to dispose. How we can able to reduce the strength? One is by process change, by changing the process of manufacturing. Second one, equipment modification, segregation of waste, equalization of waste, and by product recovery, or we can say value added by product recovery, proportioning of waste, monitoring wastewater stream. This process change in textile industry, starch agent been traditionally used for sizing agent before weaving. This starch, after hydrolysis and removal from the finished clothes, but found to be 30 to 50% of the mill total oxygen demanding matter. The industry began to express an interest in cellulosing sizing agent which exhibit little or no BOD or toxic effect on the stream. So just with changing the process, starch or by cellulosing sizing agent, then the BOD is going to be reduced and it is going to reduce the toxic effect on stream. Similarly, in coal washing, in thermal power plant, they're going to use public water or private water supply for washing coal. This can be alternated by the mine drainage waste is neutralized while coal is wasted from free of impurities. By a small processing or changing the process, we can able to reduce the waste. And other one, we are going to modify the equipment, or we can modify during the process by one operation. For example, in food processing industry, small screens are placed over the drain lines which prevent the seeds and pieces of cucumber or any fruits, vegetables which add to the strength and density of waste, or in poultry industry, traps are going to be added in the milk pipeline which is going to reduce the entry of pieces of fat as well as the feathers. In this way, During the operation or process, we can add some of the screens, in this case, screens or traps. We can able to reduce some of the materials which is going to cause the effect on the wastewater. Next is segregation of waste. We are going to segregate the wastewater from different operations, maybe one strong and small in volume is going to treat with, other with weaker with almost same volume, segregation of cooling waters and storm waters, even waste containing chromium and cyanide, poisonous hydrogen cyanide gas which develop as a result of acidification. Then equalization. This is one of the methods where we are going to use this equalization is the best part. Holding waste for certain period of time, equalization is designed to hold the waste for 8 hours period. During that time, the stabilization of pH, BOD, and settling of solids and other heavy metals are among the objective of equalization. The stable effluent are treated more easily and effectively than unstable ones by industrial and municipal treating plant. That means you are making here in equalization basin to stabilization of wastewater. By stabilization means the way what are the wastewater we are going to get, you're going to equalize it maybe in the characteristics. Similarly, in chemical industry, producing acid waste equalize its waste for 24 hours period in an earthen holding basin nearby plant, producing a highly alkaline waste, pumps its waste into the acid waste effluent for neutralization. This is one of the method of neutralization, where one side you may getting an acid, other side you may getting an base or alkaline. So you're going to mix it, you're going to get neutralized to around 7 pH. Then byproduct recovery is one of the very important method in removing the pollutant from the industry to get a value added byproduct. All waste containing byproducts, the exhaust materials used very difficult to treat at low cost. Recovery plants which produce marketable byproduct and at the same time solve the cost of waste treatment should be encouraged. In metal plating industry, use ion exchanges to recover phosphoric acid, copper, nickel, and chromium from plating solution. Similarly, in sewage plant have entered into byproduct business, methane and fertilizer from the sludge. For example, in the sugar industries, one of the very good example is distillery. This from the sugar industry, we can get the value added byproduct in a as a part of treatment. So distillery is other value added byproduct like bagasse, which can be used as a fuel or paper manufacturing industry. So at the beginning only, we are going to reduce the effluents to normal unit. It is you're getting value-added byproduct. You're thinking of value-added byproducts. As here you're going to mention ion exchanges used in getting back some of the copper, nickel, chromium materials which can be used for any other air products. Even if you go for food processing industry waste, some amount of methane gas and fertilizer can be obtained. So ultimately, we are interested in reducing low discharge or no discharge of wastewater. Next one is proportioning of waste. By proportioning its discharge of concentration of waste into the main sewer, a plant can be able to produce the strength of its total waste to the point where it will need a minimum and final treatment, or will cause least damage to the stream or treatment plant. That means you're going to put in a proportion way of wastewater to reduce the strength, or you're going to neutralize it. And last one method is monitoring of waste streams. So in any industry, you have to monitor the waste effluent producing process or operation to maintain the standards so that it will help in reduce or redirect the flow any other process when its concentration of any contaminant exceeds certain limit, or excellent method is reducing waste strength. As far as possible, we are going to minimize this waste water before discharging it. In fact, accidental spills are often a sole cause of stream pollution or manufacturing of treatment plants, and this can be controlled and oftenly eliminated completely if all significant source of waste are monitored. In briefly, we can say the monitoring of this waste stream is very useful in reducing the wastewater discharge into the water bodies. We are going to maintain each effluent standard at different operations or process. So it is going to reduce the effluents, or it is going to affect on water bodies. By maintaining this monitoring system, we can able to reduce the effluent discharge contamination on water bodies. So students, we discussed about the various methods of reducing the wastewater. We'll discuss some of the MCQs. Hot water after cooling is source for wastewater from the utility. The main pollutants present in wastewater from cooling tower is the waste heat. So that heat we can think of, we can use it for any other purpose. The industry most polluted source of wastewater is from the process, not in operations. In processing, you are going to get more amount of wastewater. Thank you.